Hey guys, it's Dazbat here, sitting here with my pillow. Huggy time. Huggy time. Could just go to sleep. No sleep. I did a vlog earlier on today, a Q&A vlog. And one of the things I don't think I actually pulled up about my ambitions is, not as much ambition, but what I like. And one of the things that I do like is, a lot to do with the paranormal. So, I kind of found my niche, and it's not just going to be about this, but this vlog is, and it's about Most Haunted, the programme. Now, I don't know how many people know that Most Haunted is back. It's been back on now for the past 3 weeks. It hasn't been on for the last 4 years. 2010 was the last season, and then it was shut down. And there's a bit of a thing going on in the paranormal communities right now, especially on the Facebook pages, and you've got kind of a 50-50. Some people who do like Most Haunted and some people who don't. And the ones who don't are really going hell for leather to have a go at the team and the ones that do support it. I'm actually seeing a lot of it on the Really TV page. And I'm not going to... Yeah, I suppose I am going to mention it. For instance, Ghost Adventures. When I'm seeing when that's published, there's a lot of people who are really for Ghost Adventures, but you know, when it's Most Haunted, they're giving Most Haunted a really bad time. And a comment that I'm seeing coming up numerous times is their lack of equipment that they're using on Most Haunted. Now, bearing in mind something here, when Most Haunted first started way before Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunters, Paranormal Witness, you know, Celebrity Ghost Story, all of them. It was the first one out there. Now, if you look at the format, it's never really changed. Most Haunted never used ghost boxes. They did use infrared and night vision and heat sensors, and I think trigger sensors as well. When it's come back of this season, episode 1, people were really disappointed with, but here's the thing. When Most Haunted didn't have a home and people wanted it to come back, they were going to bring it back to the web. Now, what they were doing was they were charging us a certain amount, I think it was going to be per month, and that was to buy the episodes and watch them as many times as we wanted. But also bearing in mind that they had made that episode completely with no budget. And they had no night vision, nothing like that. It was just a bunch of people with a couple of cameras who had went into a place and did an investigation. Okay, and it was good. It wasn't as good as what it has been, but it was good. It was good, some of the things that were picked up, but unfortunately, because they didn't have the extra cameras and that, it couldn't really be proven. So certain noises, you know, I saw people were saying like, oh, that was such and such in the background making a noise, you know, for it to be picked up on camera. There was objects thrown, but it was kind of like, well, they need lockdown cameras for it, which I can again understand, but it would be nice to have a little bit of trust there. Enough. But it really infuriated me because I had originally watched that as a web series. And here's the thing, what I was getting really fed up about was because when they were releasing it as a web series, people weren't happy because they were like, well, I haven't got a computer, I've got no money, I'm on benefits, I can't do this, I can't do that, oh, life is so unfair, oh, why is life so cruel to me? And you know, they just wouldn't do anything about it. So the team went out and sourced an opportunity, and whether it came up after the ghost hunting opportunity that the team did last Halloween on Reedy, which was ironically on the web as well. I think it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. It was on the web. And they did it in whether something spiraled down from that and they managed to get in and get back on, actual TV. I've got no idea. But what the team thought is that it would be a good idea that those who hadn't seen the Backup Theatre episode, that they make that as episode 1. And Fury really did spark. It really, really did spark. Anyway, once all that's now calmed down, they've gone on to episode 2, which was with Bullet for My Bullet for My Valentine? Yeah, Bullet for My Valentine, which was a hard heavy metal rock group. And they did 2 episodes of that. Now that was great. That was really good. I mean, they had a lot more equipment. Obviously, the night vision cameras are back. Sippy, sippy. The night vision cameras are back, and things are slowly getting back into motion. And episode 1 was quite good. He picked up some audible phenomenon. Not a lot on the scene bit, but it's another rant. I feel another rant coming on. I noticed as well that they no longer use mediums. And now this is another thing that I find funny, because I was sitting thinking about this before. Now watch me get this wrong. Okay, what's the point I'm trying to make here? There is no mediums used on the show. Okay, all these people who are saying the show is no longer good enough because they don't use ghost boxes, EVP detectors, EMF detectors, blah blah blah, to measure for science, and they use their senses to hear and see and feel. Are they all also the same people who go, I'm really not happy because it's got no mediums in it? But a medium obviously uses their perception to see and hear and feel. So come on, you cannot have it both ways. Now, these devices have been seen more in the past few years, especially since the likes of Ghost Adventures and that's come. But you cannot tell me 100% for a fact that a ghost box is 100% accurate, because all a ghost box is the radio that is constantly tuning in, which cannot find a permanent frequency. So it'll pick up random letters or random words, and it just so happens that those words fit with the conversation, what's going on. That could be of any radio show. That's not 100% accurate evidence either. The point what I'm making is, with a ghost hunt, you are never going to know 100% unless you are there witnessing it for yourself. The program that's aired can only do so much to help you come to your own judgment, but it's never going to be the full in all and end all, is it? Not unless you're there, definitely not. Because you could easily debunk each and every single thing. Correct? You could have a fully fledged ghost there and you could still say it's fake, it's been CGI'd. You could still do that and, be a complete unbeliever. Another interesting point was, getting back to this thing with the whole medium thing and about skeptics. A doctor, right, okay, at the end of the last episode, and if you haven't watched it, you can catch it up on Really TV's website. The end of the last episode, they had a wheelchair, a mechanical wheelchair. Mechanical wheelchair. All wheelchairs are obviously mechanical, but this is an old-fashioned wheelchair. And it did capture phenomena of the wheelchair moving of its own accord, which couldn't really be explained, because if it was being pulled by something like thread or something, it would have moved in a straight line. But the wheelchair moved and turned. So I can't honestly see how something like that would be the case. So what's the point I'm making anyway? Skeptic, there's a new doctor at the end who's not in the series, but he's doing kind of an analysis at the end, and he didn't say anything about it. Now, the week before, there was an Ask Yvette thread going on Twitter, and I asked Yvette something along the lines of, what do you do with the skeptics who see or witness paranormal activity but they can't explain it, so they have to class it as paranormal? And Yvette typed back and said something along the lines of, I've stood there and watched them be gobsmacked. It's great to see. So yeah, I can honestly believe that you can make believers out of skeptics. I really honestly believe that would be the case. I'm really open-minded, and what I hope to do with this vlog is, from this week, from Thursday, I'll do my personal view on what I thought of the show, and you might get some rants as well, depending on what I read in the groups, because some people know how to really get my goat. That might be another common thing that you might hear. Get my goat up. So this was just a bit of a contemplating thought blog about it. So I will be putting a special playlist up for it, and please, if you like it, if you want to comment, please comment below on what you thought. Let me know what you thought about it, and be sure to follow my pages, which is facebook.com/Dazbat, DAZB4T. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, give me a like, feel free to tell your friends, and I'll see you on the next video. Until next time, I'm going to go and get another drink. Bye bye now.